Hey, welcome back. What do we have here? I believe we have another pen in. The Smooth Precision Pens journey has gotten pretty serious. For anyone that knows the channel, there have only been like 4 or 5 brands that I've gone like crazy all in on. And Urban Survival Gear slash Smooth Precision Pens is definitely one of them. Now you can see this is one of the very early variant boxes. So you have a box, it doesn't have the slide out. You open the end and then there's a tin inside. You can see this is the Bolt Tie Mini, it's called, which I believe we'll see what we have exactly once we get our hands on it. But I believe this one to be a V2, quote unquote, because there was a V1, quote unquote, that had nothing here, I believe was the original one. And then it had like maybe the emblem up here, depends who you ask. But yeah, cool to get one of these in hand. Hadn't gotten to check one out yet. Wow, very different in how he designed that. See this big gap here? Now look at the 2.2. That is quite a different design. It's very smooth. The 2.2 is smooth also, but this one's more hydraulic feeling would be kind of how I would describe it. Trying to see what kind of condition this one here is in. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. It's got a little bit of junk in there. Let's see if I have something here to clean that up. This should do her. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know if that's being used to kind of lubricate it and give it that hydraulic feeling, but could be, I guess. But yeah, that's a nice variant. So, you know, like he didn't really do a lot like this. I should say the newer ones were not like this, right? They were more of this dark stonewash. Now this is a mini versus a full size, but you can see the difference in the cap, the 2 bolts versus no bolts. You saw the difference, I should say 2 screws versus no screws on the clip. You see the difference on the bolt, it's quite different. The action, I can tell you, feels quite different. The number of rings, same number, but spaced differently, I guess. Maybe that's just the large versus the mini. I haven't really looked at that, to be honest. I'd imagine that these are somewhat different. Up in the front here, let's see what refill. This is a Parker style or Schmidt Easy Flow. So that's the same as the 2.2 minis. But yeah, I wanted to get some of these. Actually, this to me is my favorite design. The variants of the 2.2 is like arguably my favorite, but I see why people really love these immediately. Just the feel of the action is different. It's a little smoother. The sound's a little different. So yeah, it's kind of cool to get some of these in hands. I have a few coming in. So my plan is to kind of get through everything that he did, do a video on the whole series, because I can tell you as someone that's been looking for them, and I've seen a lot of similar questions out there, it's pretty hard to understand the history of this brand. So I'm going to show the 5 core variants that I've come across. Some would say it's 4 core variants, and these early ones are different. I think there's a V1 that's maybe a hex, and then it went from a hex to a Torx or something like that here on the clip. But I got most of them coming in. I think there's, you know, many variants. I'm not going to be able to get them all, but some of those core variants I'll be able to do a video and just kind of do a video overview like I've done for Oz and Demco and Brown Knives and some of the others, just to help for the community to clarify a little bit of the history and, you know, what the different variants are like. So I'll do that video, and then some of these will get sold. Probably not this one, but let me see all of what comes in and I'll make some decisions from there on what I list. I'll do some on Reddit. I've bought and sold some stuff on Reddit, and then some on the Smooth Precision Pens Facebook group. Has been a great place as well. So it's fun. There are a number of people that are looking for these since they've been discontinued. Obviously this version, I think this dates back to 2019. Maybe this particular one's like 2020, 2021 or something like that. But you know, even the 2.2s now have been fully discontinued. So it makes looking for these and finding them, I think, even more interesting and from a collector perspective, compelling. So yeah, that's about all for now. Do really like what I'm seeing here, see some of the little differences, and I'll try and come up with a comprehensive video to go through all of that in coming weeks here. So all for now. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.